All right, Mr. Taliaferro, how's everybody doing out there? Welcome. How y'all doing? We've kind of went through the playoffs. What are we, about a month or so in through the NBA playoffs, the 2019 edition? We've been doing this for every round. So we're 2 rounds in. We're heading into the conference finals near here. And I'm going to do my previews, my X Factors, and my picks. Right now, we're about to do the Western Conference Finals. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do here is do the Western Conference Finals today, and then tomorrow the Eastern Conference Finals will kick off, and then we'll post that video tomorrow. All right, so that's pretty much where we're at with it right now. I want to break down this Portland Trailblazers Golden State Warriors matchup, kind of get you ready for it, let you know who I'm picking, all that great stuff. We'll get to the pick at the end of the video, but for now, I want to say this. This series is much more interesting than it probably would be if Kevin Durant was playing. I know, with the Houston Rockets, we saw the Warriors play great without Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, trust me, in this series against the Portland Trailblazers would absolutely dominate them. I mean, literally. They don't have enough guys to guard a guy like Kevin Durant. Like, Aminu is cool. He ain't got no answer for Kevin Durant. All right? So, KD not playing does affect the Golden State Warriors in this series. All right? I just want to make that clear. And he is out for game 1, probably going to miss game 2. So, if Portland wants any chance at this series, they have to win one of these 2 games and Golden State. I know we throw that out there. Like, you know, a team's got to go and win one of those 2 games on the road, right? You know, start says the Portland Trailblazers have to win a game without Kevin Durant. And even then, I think it would be tough for them to win this series. I just don't see it, man. I've looked at this Portland Trailblazers team up and down. And mind you, I picked Portland in the last round to beat Denver. I wasn't happy about my pick, but I did pick them. Look, honest to God, true, I thought Denver was the better team for most of that series. And I think Denver would be a better matchup against the Warriors. I put it like this. If Denver would have played the Warriors, I would have had that bad boy going 6. I have this one going 5. All right, I'm just not that high on the Portland Trailblazers. One reason why I'm not that high on them is Damian Lillard really struggled for the better part of that Denver Nuggets series, man. He was not great. CJ McCollum bailed him out of a couple games, and after that, you know, Rodney Hood had a great game, bro. Damian Lillard was not that great. He made some timely baskets in Game 7. He made some timely baskets Game 6, but overall, Damian Lillard, that was all about CJ McCollum and Rodney Hood and Enes Kanter that last round. It was not about big game Dame coming after that remarkable first round. Dame ain't coming to play in that second round. Now I don't know what I'm getting from Damian Lillard. You can't expect to beat Golden State if he plays how he played in the last round. We'll see if he brings his A game this time around. And I do think he'll have a favorable matchup. So somebody's going to get a good matchup, right? So I've been thinking about this long and hard. So Rodney Hood's a game time decision. You know, he dodged a big time injury. He did get injured in Game 7. He's going to play. I would imagine he's going to play big time minutes. And I've been thinking about how the Warriors are going to line this thing up until Kevin Durant returns. Iguodala's going to probably have to play big minutes. So if Rodney Hood is starting or comes off the bench early, somebody's got to guard Rodney Hood. So I think out the gate, what the Warriors are going to try to do is go Klay Thompson on Damian Lillard and maybe Iguodala on CJ McCollum, or maybe Klay on McCollum and then Iguodala on Lillard. You want to free Steph up as much as possible, right? You put him on whatever. You put him on in the corner against Aminu because he ain't going to go get you 30. You know, you put him on Harkless. Whatever you can do to keep Steph Curry as fresh, because it's not like you got KD for Game 1 and Game 2. You need Steph Curry to be Steph Curry. All right, the MVP, what he was in Game 6 in the second half. You need that against this Trailblazers team. You know, it's Game 1 and 2 probably without KD. So I'm just looking at how the Warriors free up Steph Curry. All right, that's a big factor here. When Rodney Hood enters the game, everything switches out. Rodney Hood can get his own shot. He's one of the only guys on Portland that's not just going to spot up and shoot, that can get you off the dribble. He's been playing phenomenal basketball. He's my X factor for the Portland Trailblazers. When he's in the game, think about it like this. Iguodala might have to put that body on Hood. And then, you know, Klay Thompson's going to have to guard McCollum. And then that leaves Damian Lillard and Steph Curry to match up. Trust me, Steph Curry is one of the greatest ever offensively. He don't want that smoke with Damian Lillard. If Damian Lillard sees Steph Curry, his eyes are going to light up. And Dame's going to want to guard Steph Curry as well. I'm just making that clear. So Dame's going to want to do it on both ends of the court. when Rodney Hood, that's why he's an X factor. If he can play, if he's who he was in that last round, he was really good. He pretty much averaged 20 points against the Nuggets. If he's in that series and slashing, that's how you beat the Warriors. You make Steph Curry defend. He's tired offensively, and obviously defensively, he's having to work. And he's been in foul trouble a lot of the playoffs. So I'm telling you guys now, Rodney Hood's the X factor for the Portland Trailblazers. You got to make Steph Curry work. Now let's swing over to the Warriors side. My X factor for them was a guy that I mentioned, Andre Iguodala. You know, that Portland Trailblazers bench is one of the best in the NBA. Andre Iguodala is going to have to play big-time minutes. And not just with the starting crew. What I mean is, without Kevin Durant, they can't go. So the Warriors like to do this. We keep 2 stars on the court at all times, right? Either it's KD and Clay, or Steph and Draymond, or KD and Steph. They keep 2 stars on the court at all time, right? So with this series, with KD being out, Cousins is out, obviously, for the first couple games, when Steph goes to the bench, gets a little bit of a break, it's Klay Thompson and Iguodala. You need Iguodala to not only be a primary defender, he's going to have to get in some defense this round. He's going to have to defend. He's going to have to take it back a few years and defend. You also need Iguodala to score, and you need Iguodala to kind of mandate that second unit. Sean Livingston's been up and down. I really can't depend on Quinn Cook either. Looney needs somebody to give him the basketball. You need Iguodala playing hard for that Warriors team. I'm telling you, until Kevin Durant returns, Iguodala's my X factor for the Warriors, and then on the other side, Rodney Hood's my X factor. So a couple forwards that can really ball. They're going to be the X factors in this series. With all that being said, and I want to show the Portland Trailblazers and their fan base some love. They've had a phenomenal run, but this thing ends in 5 games. This thing ends in Golden State in 5 games. Even with KD missing games 1 and 2, he'll be back for game 3. I'm sure of it. They're going to beat the Portland Trailblazers in 5, man. I'm sorry, Portland. I just don't think it's a great matchup for you guys. They really would have benefited from Houston getting rid of Golden State. Now, I would have picked Portland to beat Houston. But in regards to this matchup, I just don't see it. I just do not see it any which way. I've thought about it multiple ways how the Portland Trailblazers could possibly beat the Warriors, even if KD didn't play a game in this series. And I still don't see it, y'all. If KD didn't play a minute this series, I just think Portland has ran out of hoopers, man. I like Seth Curry. I like Heartless. I just don't think these guys on that stage are going to be able to get it done. I got the Golden State Warriors winning this one in 5 games. Please, as we have done so far in the first round, in the second round as well, drop your prediction in the comment box below. Who do you have winning this series? And tell me the games. I do go check this throughout the series, and when I'm right, I talk a little crap. And please, if I'm wrong, get on my ass. Don't please hold me accountable. I've only missed 2 series, so one of the people in my comment box let me know. I predicted the Spurs to beat the Nuggets. I did get that one wrong. Last round, I was 100%, and I got one other one wrong too in the first round. Last round, I didn't get any wrong. But yeah, I got 2 wrong in the first round. Oh, I picked the Thunder to beat these Trailblazers. So I've been wrong about the Trailblazers before. Maybe I'm wrong again. I've been pretty good. Last round, I was on the money. We'll see how I do with these 2 matchups. Eastern Conference preview is happening tomorrow, so please stay tuned to the platform. Golden State Warriors, Portland Trailblazers. Who you got? In the comment box below. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
Got the kids, they are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr.Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV, here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.